What's going on, Tiger Tran clan? Today we're coming at you with some more Kenshi, and I wanted to do a little updated base tour. Right now, we have created our arena. We captured a bunch of slavers. We've locked them in these cages, and what we've been doing to level our guy stats up is stacking them full of crazy heavy items. We can craft these iron clubs now that are Canton number one, and that makes their weight jump up to 10 kilograms per club. It's bananas. Like the newbiest version of it is 2 kilograms. So what I've been doing is I've been throwing a backpack full of these items, maxing out their weight, and then having them do battle with these bros. And so the way stats level up in this game is it's basically based on hits. So what I've been doing is I talked about in the older video crafting some really low level sabers. The recipe was not at the trader, so we're waiting for that to pop back up. And when it does, we will make some low level sabers so they can level their saber skill. But to be honest, the base strength, if you look at this really determines a lot of your damage by itself. It's great to have weapon skill, but strength alone will really increase the amount of damage that you can do as well. And so I've already started kind of battling. We've got Tiger here. He's downstairs. He's resting. So what I do is when they are training, I put on the backpack full of weapons, and then when they're down here, they basically are resting. I also have taken my banditos, my slave mongers, and I have them resting in bed as well to get their HP up. I had to remove 2 beds because it was actually messing up their pathing, unfortunately. So we'll pick this up at some point in the future. But you can see Tiger's healing, Balak. Oh, Balak is fully healed. That's nice. But Son of a Zitch just got done training, so he's taking some damage, but they're healing quick. Actually, Dante was the last person to get done training, and you can see some serious damage to his chest and legs. But what's really cool is if we look at the stats, when I started, his strength was, I have this written down, 18. So I had him fight basically one round with a slave monger with that crazy heavy backpack on and those 10-pound clubs. He doesn't have them in his inventory right now. I'm making more because I actually ran out of 10-pound clubs because I was selling them with my other characters just to make more money. And from him just battling, probably actually 2 fights because one of the guys got up, and when I reloaded into this game, he actually picked a fight with our boy Tiger, but Tiger was dropping some Shaolin monk style beatdowns on him. It was pretty amazing. And I really like the martial arts. They did a really cool job of making martial arts look really cool in this game. And so, yeah, we got his strength up from 18 to 40 just in a couple of battles. It was pretty beautiful. His toughness started at 29. So your toughness goes up by every time you get whapped. So Tiger did get, relatively low in his stats. He's been resting for a while. And that only caused him, I mean, it was relatively high in the first place. And then his dexterity started at 19. And so using martial arts hasn't really caused his dexterity to go up that much. I think you really truly need to use a weapon like a katana for that to really build quickly. But strength is always good. You can see that increases your max carry weight, your attack speed with heavy weapons, and that's what we're using. Are those? I guess they're called falcons in this game. I think, right? They're the cleavers. They're very good because they give not only the strong bleed damage, they also give a good blunt damage as well, and that'll be good when we're fighting robots or any heavily armored targets. And then something. So okay, so that's like max or starting damage. Unfortunately, it's still early access, so I think that means that his minimum damage is 21 now. So that's pretty huge. But if you remember when we first started this game, I think Tiger could only carry around 14 or 15 pounds before he would enter into the heavy zone, basically. So he's considered lightweight when he's carrying 65 pounds now. Let's go. And this is making me a very, 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 very happy. Unfortunately, this person won't take a nap. Look how this beating this person took. Thankfully, they don't bleed very much from the sparring matches, so that has been really helpful. But this is like a really good way. You get the cages, and I think that might be a mod. Maybe it's in the base game. You put them up in here, you let them heal up, and then you weigh your guys down with as much gear as possible, and you just have them go rounds with slavers in heavy armor themselves because it mitigates the amount of damage they take, which means more hits, which means more XP, which means more levels. What we also did was because in the last video I showed you, we picked up a couple more guys. We have a second person right now, Goku. He is basically our second weapons crafter, and this is basically for money making purposes because weapons I find are just the best way of making money, especially when you can start making some high quality ones because you can carry a ton of them, throw them in some backpacks, and you can just really clean up. We still have Johnny 5 on electrical components because we are building up more power. We've been upgrading our stone processors to automatically get stone, which has been huge. This will be very nice, especially when we start to take our Tiger Tran clan team number 1 out into the world, start looking for some of those higher grade technical books. It'll probably happen in probably the next, probably 2 or 3 episodes, I'm assuming at the most, because I'm getting kind of hungry and itchy for some baller combat. Before that, though, we definitely will upgrade this wall and create a better choke point for the entry level gates. And so basically, when we have 15-ish people leaving, they won't be so susceptible to attack because bandit attacks, as you saw in the last episode, when they came in and tried to bully us for tribute, they came with 19 guys. So definitely no joke. And then while we're back in the other town, we picked up 2 more people. We picked up Gecko, who I was going to make a farmer, but then actually we picked up 3. So we've picked up Gecko, who I was going to make a farmer, but then I actually found someone with really high cooking skill, so I'm going to make her a farmer and a cook. Her name is Chi Chi, going with that DBZ feelage. And so she's going to be at home, which is really cool. And then we have another person that we picked up who is a gunner, super high turret skill, and he's going to come in our group as well because, as you know, our plan is to take a bunch of building materials, fabric, and actually create a little outpost because I think inevitably where we're going to go is down here and attempt to find ruins because I know there's a bunch there. When I initially played this game, I found a lot of ruins over here and here. So I don't know this area that well, so it's going to be kind of a fun adventure for us to just bop around. But we do have our 4 people returning from town, 1 person being Quan, and then, oh yeah, we also have been trying to get more bags online. So if you look at our girl Sun, I made friends with the ninjas. And the ninjas have these awesome thieving backpacks. Look at these things. So the encumbrance rating is reduced by 60%. And look how giant this backpack is. Bagow! And it doesn't reduce your combat or your dodge. These backpacks are absolutely amazing and a must. It cost me 10,000 caps to get into the Shinobi Guild. So that's taken a big chunk of our money because after we had done a couple of trade missions, we had gotten up to around 30,000. And that's what allowed us to get 2 trained people, another person, as well as a bunch of these backpacks and entry into the Shinobi Guild. So this is pretty huge. We're going to keep on running Sun back probably about every 2 days because that's when they replace their stock. I thought it was every 24 hours, but sometimes I go back and stuff hasn't popped in. So in the second day, we will, now that I think about it, we could have just left Sun there, but not a big deal. But I would love to get a bunch of these thieving backpacks for our main crew. But I'd also like to pick up some beasts of burden to carry our goods as well, because you do get a lot of loot when you're exploring the ruins. You find a lot of good weapons, just a lot of good items in general. So we want to be able to loot up as much as possible. But then also I'd love to be able to put those building materials and fabric on that big beast, even probably a ton of food. We're working on getting food, and that's why I'm saying it's probably going to take a couple more episodes because we're trying to get as much food infrastructure online as possible. We're starting to grow rice, which is really good. We'll bop back over here. And it will load in, and we'll zoom in. So rice, thankfully, grows here without even needing water. Basically because the swamp is wet in itself. Ooh, this camera is going straight up rogue. We are also building another building over here. It's been trying to be built it for a while, man. It takes 35 pieces. But this is where we're going to build some more crafting. I thought about making this a bigger battle arena area, but I don't know. I think it might be a little bit of overkill at the moment. But we probably will build a greater arena. But then we have a couple rice paddies over here, and these things are pretty awesome. And then so we're using cactuses. We built another stove, but we have a stove in here making food just based on, so basically bread plus cacti, which is like a dust witch, which is a pretty high quality food. And then we have fighting our demons over here, cooking up dried meat. So we just have a bunch of meat right now. So we're just trying to get as much food online as possible so that way we can later use that food. Yeah, look at that, 73 delicious meats. I was trying to, and I really am bummed out that you can't like look inside of these bases. Look at this, you can't even really look inside the door and see like the buildings. But I wanted to show you my food box. Oh, that's the shop counter. I believe I will find you. Maybe not. Maybe I won't find it. Oh, what's this one? Oh, oh my gosh. So Terrell, oh, Leaf is coming in though. This is good. Here we go. So look at this. We went from being like negative food, everyone on the brink of starvation, where we had literally had people passing out from starvation, to where we have a surplus of food. Everyone is pretty full, and on top of it, we're just cranking out these 70 nutritional unit-based dust witches. Got a bunch of these chew sticks, bunch of dried meat, which is amazing. So life is pretty ballin', out of control right now. We love it. I love it. And so having another farmer come back is going to be huge, and then we can watch the duels that go on over here. I love it. Look at this. The kung fu in this game is really cool. Okay. A third dude just came out of nowhere, it looks like. All right, we're going to have our boy Tiger come up here and pull aggro off of this third guy. Is this the really injured person who was downstairs? It is. She'll probably go down pretty quick. All we have to do is land one shot on the stomach, and she will be KO'd. But look at Tiger, man. He's so agile now. You can see him dancing around, even with a ton of items in his gear, man. He's still... You'll see him start to throw some, like, straight-up tiger fists. But look at his kicks, man. They come off pretty quick. Dang, dude, they're all, like, crunched in this corner. Ha-bow! But look at him, dude. He just lands strikes after strike after strike. I love it. His martial arts is up to 7. I have this, I can make these now, martial art bindings. And what that does is increase your fist protection. So that's if you're punching like a heavy metal based armor. It decreases the damage by 70%, but then it also gives them a martial arts bonus. And I was just kind of trying to check out, what does that look like? Come on, giant. Beat him down. And so what we'll do is we'll have Tiger come, and we don't want you dismantling anything. We do want you picking up this slave monger. We do want you putting him in a bed down here. I do wish that these bros would stay sleeping until they were pretty healed, but for some reason, I don't know how these guys are necessarily programmed, but it looks like when they gain consciousness, they just get up right away. I wonder if I should be like giving these guys a beatdown like instantly as soon as they get up. I don't know. But I love seeing the fighting in this game, man. The melee combat is very cool. We're going to take you guys off passive. Just because I don't know what it is, but for some reason they'll just stop fighting randomly. The Sheks look really cool, though. Wow. I love how, yeah, they throw that haymaker and they'll do the back dodge. Oh, just took a punch to the grill. Wait, did he get knocked unconscious? Wait, why does it say you committed a crime? Uniform theft. Oh. Oh, maybe that's what's happening. So he must be taking a punch to the grill. And because he's taking that punch to the grill, he's getting knocked unconscious. But then it's only for a second because I think of the way blood works in this game. And then also the fact that, -1 isn't that high per se. Oh yeah, Valak is fully healed. Alright, let's take him off passive and let's get him up here dueling. Because the giant actually needs to take a powder. He needs to take a rest. Alright, we'll have Tiger bop up here for now. Attack target. And then we will have our boy, the giant, come and take a load off. But my thought process is to try to get everyone's strength stat because you can still see from us just surviving, fighting bandits, fighting raptors. The average strength of our team is and Ruka had some starting stats. Is around 17 to 20. Vegeta we just got, Gohan we just got. So ooh, their strength is absolute toast. Oh my gosh, you see the ragdoll? Dude like flew off the stairs into oblivion. Eun. We're gonna close this door. But what's really cool is if you just keep this door locked, private, closed. Wait, fighting. Wait, what's fighting my demons doing in here? Wait, what are you doing in here, bruh? Are you on medic or something? Okay. It's kind of a bummer, man. The stairs are kind of a little bit janky in this game. Oh, maybe he is on medic, so maybe he's like bopping up here and healing people. All right, just come outside, bro. I can't get out. So interesting. So they'll come in, but they won't go out. I don't get it at all. We're gonna take him off of medic job for now. We can always turn that back on, but I just don't want him trying to come inside this house and opening the door and letting our captives potentially get out. I don't think they ever will because our front door is locked, which is very nice. Man, but we finally are getting a bigger crew of people, dude. Where are we up to? 28. Let's go. Do you remember the days when we were only, was it 5 or 6? Oh my gosh, dude. Those days were so brutal when we were getting chain ganked by raptors and bandits all day and night. Oh my goodness. But now we actually have a pretty solid base online. And I'm pretty excited to build this, but I've been waiting for them to finish this building. And I don't know if it's bugged or because it's too close to a wall or something, but for some reason our engineers are just not working on this at all. Let's see if we can get someone to just do it. Oh yeah, Armor Zerodon. So we also picked up another armor. So we have him focusing on. Oh, okay. Everyone's here. Cool. We have him focusing on getting materials. Oh, you kidding me? This is the game though, right? Let's pop this open real quick and get our team inside. Oh, open, lock. There's a part of me that just, I mean, because it's only 5, there's a part of me that actually wants to just fight these guys for the XP. I think we're going to. We probably won't take our... I guess we could. I don't mind these guys, actually. I mean, they're actually set up and ready. What's Kang? Kang is... Okay. So what we'll probably do is we'll take the rest of our fighting squad. So basically everyone but our 4 people, our 5 people who are doing fisticuffs with the banditos. I'm going to bring these guys out here. We're going to turn off passive. We're going to turn off jobs. And we're going to prepare for a beatdown of a lifetime. Oh yeah, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi! Let's get her on farming our rice priority. So she's going to be someone who comes from the east and works her way to the west from where our camera is faced her right now. And we're going to prioritize her on food because we actually have a surplus of hemp at the moment. I maxed these farms out. Like, hemp just is so fruitful in this area. Just insanely easy to get a boatload of it. But now that we're taking hemp and we're making it into fabrics, that will be really good as well. All right, let's get some not half ragged pants slash no armor on our teammates here. So we are going to put on the samurai pants. These spiky helmets are the best helmets that we have thus far. And let's give her a good quality choppa. She is part of the main combat team. As well as armor. I was trying to remember. We did change from going to the classic. Let's look at Tiger. I think Tiger. Yeah, we've been wearing these. There was something about these mercenary plates that I found there was something better. Oh, athleticism and combat speed effectiveness. That's why I potentially thought about getting into wearing leather armor. But, to be honest, I don't know. I'm going to go with whatever gives the most prods. So let's get into our farmer gecko. will now be a farmer of men. He's going to go down and chop up evildoers, which will be really good. We are going to throw... Yeah, because the AC, I mean, that's really good blunt resistant damage, but we're going to throw the mercenary plate on her. Alright, boots. Can we get some boots? Yes. See, I didn't like about this. Combat skill and dodge skill go down both. But look at these plated long boots, man. These things are amazing. If we can start manufacturing plated long boots, that would be really great. Alright, let's get a suit of armor on our new... Ooh. Dang. She actually came with some pretty solid gear. Drifter pants. Those aren't horrible. Yeah, those are pretty solid. The white vest though. Oh yeah, she rocking that bow staff. Donatello style. Let's see if we can find... Man, this is such a bummer. I really wish you could, when you had this set to this lower level, that you could just see it. Oh, here we go. But these some plated long boots. We'll definitely put these on instead. What? Kill me, Smalls. Oh, outside of trading range. Oh, maybe she's taking her sweet time getting here. All right, let's bop over this way. What? You guys are attacking the gate even though... All right. Let's get combat crew ready and blapping. Unprovoked attack. Let's go. And we're going to attack all. So that way they split up and double team where need be. Oh, look at that. 45 damage. Who's hitting that massive strike? Vegeta? Holy cow. Man, maybe it wasn't Vegeta. Someone was blapping hard. Oh, it's Ruka-sensei. No, Ruka! Oh, good, we got Quan. Ooh, Quan's dropping that Kung Fu action. I'm thinking, you know, Quan is one of our traders, but I probably will take him with us on our adventures now that I think about it. Because he is our best medic. I mean, Tiger's going to be a really good medic too. I mean, I have been really just kind of putting medic skill on everybody. Oh yeah, we just got some new choppas. That was from that red bandit attack. The red sabers. Alright. Now let's have Quan just back up for a second. Because I think then he'll equip that sword. Oh, maybe not. He's like, nah, dude, I want Kung Fu all day. He's like, forget this delicious chopper you just gave me. He's like, I don't care. See, I don't mind them taking some damage. That's building their toughness. And then they're leveling up their strength stat as well as... Oh, man. A lot of our newbies are getting wrecked right now, Vegeta and Trunks. The DBZ squad, man, they're all pretty fresh. Here we go. Cool. All right, 6. We will take it. Take it. Oh, we don't want to leave this public because I think traders I found will come up to this point. All right, super cool. Okay, cool. So now we're going to throw them back on jobs. And they are going to go. This is so cool. I love that option to where they go and they just help their friends and take them to a bed and then continue on with their journeys. I love it so much. Really cool mechanic that they put in. We will also probably, if you do the same, boom, we'll make you part of the medic squad as well. So grab people, put them in beds, and then heal them up. Because I think she has a big med kit. Yeah. This is perfect. Oh man, they're still brawling over here. Love it. The brawling never stops. How's Raid, dude? Yeah, his head's getting there, man. I love these beds, dude. Sofano 8x healing speed. Whew! Those are tasty. Double the healing of the sleeping bags. Oh, man. That person just, like, getting whooped through the ground. Is Volok healing her, actually? Oh, no, she's just, like, getting up. Whoa! Whoa, wait. What's happening here? Oh, they are prioritizing putting them in these beds. Oh, you know what? I might have actually just removed all the beds in here. Let's double check. If not, well, in any case, we're going to make some if they are not. Because I'd rather them take them to these beds here if they're fighting for the actual base itself. So it's not, wait, camp bed? Is that it? No, that's not it. Building. Hmm. Yeah, see, these are these kind of beds. And what I found is these can bug out pretty easily. So you have to make sure that you can truly get to both of those, both sides of the bed. And so we'll put a fourth one here. And this will just be for, you know, if anyone presses in from a combat perspective to the main house. I just don't want those banditos slipping out, man. Close the doors. But that's okay that if they rest in here for the time being. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thankfully, the base is looking delectable. We're able to chop down raptors with extreme prejudice, which is always good. Oh, man, it's great to not be fodder for them, but then to be fodder for us. And we've got a lot of infrastructure. Now it's going to just be making that fat loot, getting our skills up in armor crafting and weapon crafting, so that way our guys are going out with some high quality gear, which will be fantastic. Really increase our chances of surviving, but just we won't have to take it at such a slower pace if they can mitigate a lot of the damage that they would potentially take. But man, we're living the semi golden age. Unless some crazy huge attack comes, I'm feeling pretty confident of our survival, at least at the moment. You never know. This game has a way. I mean, it does get progressively harder as time progresses on. So that could all change at the drop of a hat, and it does. Quite frequently, it does. All right, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and let me know in the comments. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time.